This is the Sara Culture House in Skellefteå. Well, at least part of it. When it's completed in 2021, it will be 20 stories high, close to 80 meters tall, making it one of the tallest wooden buildings in the world. An architectural landmark for Skellefteå, but also for sustainable construction.
In 2016, my colleague Robert Schmitz and I won the competition to design the Cultural Centre in Skellefteå, which is both a culture centre with several theatre stages, 2 art galleries, there's the city library, and then a hotel and a conference centre. And they can function on their own like they did before, but also start working in new ways of collaboration and using each other's spaces.
Even if you go to see a play or going to the library or going to a conference, you'll go to the culture centre.
Combining so many cultural activities in one space is genius, because it allows people to very easily have a cup of coffee and then, oh, let me go see this piece of art. Or, oh, is there a lunch theater performance now? It generates accessibility.
I would love this to be kind of this experimental kitchen. I think in the kitchen, it's where you gather to do things.
These trusses, is it just for decoration or... No.
They're filling a function. It's a hybrid between steel and timber. And here we want to illustrate how the timber is good on taking pressure and steel taking tension.
What's unique with the Culture Centre in Skellefteå is that not only the slabs and columns and beams are made from solid timber, but even the elevator shafts. So all of the supporting elements of the structure are made from timber, and that's unique for a building of this height.
All the hotel rooms are pre-manufactured timber pods, really, coming on site, just assembled and stacked on top of each other. And I think that's an innovation, and that's some kind of record as well. And they're stacked 13 stories on top of each other. In the main entrance, we have an oversized staircase, which we call the culture staircase. It belongs to everyone. This is an indoor public space that we're creating.
Launching a competition for a cultural house, it's part of a strategy that Skellefteå has had for quite a while. It's about growing, it's about development, it's about attracting more people.
We are now 72,000 people, but we have this plan to grow to 80,000, 2030, but now we are setting the goal higher to 100,000.
And the Cultural Centre is one of the core purposes that will drive an interest and attraction for people to move here.
We knew that Skellefteå is a wooden city with a strong tradition with timber buildings. If you could make a timber building in this size, you could do it here. I think they have the guts to go through with it.
So all of the timber in the building is very locally sourced, and it travels a very short way to the factory where it's being transformed into planks. So everything is being made in or around Skellefteå.
We have a good wooden industry. By developing that, people can actually stay and live their lives in Skellefteå. What we're trying to achieve in Skellefteå is a sustainable city built for people.
I would say the main advantage of building in wood is the climate effect it has, that it's minimal. When we're using wood, instead of emitting carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, we're actually taking it out, putting it into the building and locking it in.
This building is a showcase for sustainable design and how to build in timber. And I think this is going to become a game changer for the industry and rapidly change the development of how to build sustainable.
My expectations of this building is that it will collaborate in a great way with the rest of the city. that it will actually be part of the city dialogue.
For me, it's giving a face to what we want to achieve. And I think it's a lovely building. I love it.
So I've lived in this city for 8 years, and I now live here permanently. I bought a house here, and I tell all my friends in Stockholm that this is the city of the future.
In every city, you can probably pinpoint one building that has really changed the path of the development, I'd say. And here it is most definitely this building, because from this building comes so many opportunities from an economical, ecological and social point of view.